cat's soliloquy, the feline minimalism. The 2020 global contagion ravaged the world, fundamentally altering the majority's way of life. Confinement within one's home became the accepted norm. And a quiet, insistent query began to take hold. For the better part of this year, the habit of keeping to the house has settled in, fostering an acute fear of the outside, even a brief venture onto the roof for a breath of air. Abruptly, a cat sprang from a hidden corner. It was crying out, a continuous meow, meowing lament. Perhaps I had been too absorbed in my screen gazing, but the summons of the cat's voice compelled me to turn and look. It dawned on me that the prospect here was, in fact, rather agreeable. The genuine, unmediated landscape, I realized, surpassed the screen's projection by a mile. Observing the cat's urgent, unbridled pursuit of a mouse. Even my long-standing deficiency in exercise couldn't prevent me from running alongside it for a stretch. The cat appeared to have an appointment, greeting a fellow feline with an incessant volley of meows. I, meanwhile, stood clutching only my mobile telephone, unrealized, met a friend face to face in several years. When its energy flagged, the cat retreated to a battered old cardboard box, settling there with an air of absolute, quiet satisfaction. A crumpled sphere of waste paper was enough to entertain the creature for a substantial portion of the day. It struck me that perhaps my own abundance. The cat gazed into its reflection, engaged in what seemed a sustained, private dialogue. What I required was a few moments of sincere mindfulness. The emergent answer was decidedly reality, not ideals. The longer I observed the cat, the more profound my affection for its purity became. I couldn't specify the message, but there was assuredly a glimmer, something akin to a rainbow. I lunged towards this perceived arc of color without a second thought. The cat seemed to be guiding me past the encumbrance of excessive and superficial material things. What one genuinely requires is, in fact, remarkably straightforward. This might be a sentiment previously unavailable to me, but in 2020 specifically, our collective experience has vastly eclipsed all that preceded it. Treasure every unexpected encounter, and take heed of your immediate surroundings. Observe what moves, what flows, what flourishes in your vicinity. This may well be the vital clue the feline sentinels have delivered to us.